It was finally here. The day I had been waiting for forever and ever. October 15th, 2025. My 18th birthday. I woke up with my stomach doing flip-flops. You know that feeling? Like you have a million butterflies inside, all trying to get out at once. I looked at the calendar on my wall. I had been crossing off the days for months. Now there were no more days to cross off. Today was the day. Mom and Dad had been whispering for weeks. I pretended not to hear, but of course I did. They were planning something big. I just knew it had to be a car. I had my driver's license for a whole year, but I always had to borrow Mom's car. And I always had to ask first. After breakfast, which I could barely eat, Dad said, "Alicia, come outside with us. We have something for you." My heart started beating so fast, thump 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 like a drum. I followed them out the front door. The morning was a little chilly, but the sun was shining just for me. I could feel it. I took a deep breath. This was it. This was the moment. I tried to act cool, like it was no big deal, but inside, I was practically screaming with excitement. What would it be? Would it be old? Would it be new? What color? I had so many questions spinning in my head as we walked down the driveway. I just hoped it was something I would love. And then I saw it. Parked right there in our driveway was a car. But not just any car. It had a giant red bow on the hood, the kind you see in commercials. My hands flew to my mouth. I couldn't believe it. It was really happening. My parents were smiling these huge happy smiles. "Happy birthday, sweetie," Mom said, her voice all soft and warm. Dad just stood there looking so proud, like he had just won the lottery or something. For a second I couldn't even move. I just stared. It was the most beautiful thing I had ever seen. It was mine. My very own car. I felt a tear roll down my cheek, but it was a happy tear. Is it really for me? I finally managed to whisper. It felt like a dream. Maybe I was still asleep in my bed, and I would wake up soon. But Dad dangled a key in front of my face. It had a little blue Hyundai logo on it. "It's all yours, Alicia," he said. A 2026 Hyundai Ioniq 9. Brand new. I ran to my parents and gave them the biggest hug ever. I squeezed them so tight, I thought they might pop. "Thank you, thank you, thank you," I said over and over again. It was the best birthday present in the entire world. I knew this wasn't just a car. It was freedom. It was the beginning of everything. I let go of my parents and walked slowly toward the car. I wanted to remember every single detail of this moment. The color was perfect. It was a deep sparkling blue, like the ocean on a sunny day. The official name was Digital Denim, which sounded so cool and futuristic. The sun hit the paint and made it glimmer and shine. It looked like it was covered in tiny little diamonds. The car was big and sleek, not like the small, boxy cars my friends had. It was an SUV, but it looked so modern and smooth, with clean lines that made it look like it was moving even when it was standing still. It was a brand new 2026 model, so it looked like something from the future. I ran my hand along the side. The metal was cool and smooth under my fingertips. The car was so shiny I could see my own reflection in it. I saw a girl with messy brown hair and a smile so wide it almost didn't fit on her face. That was me. That was the girl who owned this amazing car. The headlights looked like little pixels, all lit up and welcoming. It didn't have a regular grille like older cars. The front was just one smooth, clean surface. It was an electric car, which made it even more special. It was good for the planet, and it was quiet. I couldn't wait to hear how silent it was when it was running. Dad handed me the key. It wasn't a normal key you put in a lock. It was a smooth, flat remote. I pressed the button to unlock the doors, and the car made a soft, welcoming chime. The door handles, which had been flat against the car, popped out for me to grab. It was like the car was greeting me. I opened the driver's side door and peeked inside. The interior was a light gray color and it smelled brand new. You know that new car smell? It's the best smell in the world. The seats looked so comfortable and the dashboard was one giant screen. It was so high-tech and amazing. This car was special for so many reasons. It wasn't just my first car. It was a gift that showed how much my parents loved and trusted me. They had worked so hard to give me this. It was a huge responsibility, and I knew I had to take good care of it. It was also a symbol of growing up. I wasn't just a kid anymore. I was an adult with my own car, my own key to the world. This blue Ioniq 9 wasn't just a machine made of metal and plastic. It was a promise of adventures and memories that were waiting just for me. It was my ship, ready to explore the world. My hands were shaking a little as I sat in the driver's seat for the first time. I put my hands on the steering wheel. It felt just right. I pressed the power button, and the giant screen in front of me came to life. It glowed with bright colors and welcomed me by name. "Hello, Alicia." I giggled. My car knew my name. There was no loud engine noise, just a soft, gentle hum. It was so quiet. I looked at my parents who were watching from the driveway. Mom gave me a thumbs up. I took a deep breath, put the car into drive, and slowly, carefully, I pulled out of the driveway. The car moved so smoothly, like it was gliding on air. My first stop had to be my best friend Maria's house. I drove carefully, keeping both hands on the wheel. I didn't even turn on the music. I just wanted to listen to the quiet hum of my new car. When I pulled up to her house, she was already waiting outside. Her jaw dropped when she saw the Ioniq 9. "No way! Alicia, is that yours?" she yelled, running over. "It's beautiful." I felt so proud. We spent at least 10 minutes just looking at the car, and I showed her all the cool features, like the pop-out door handles and the huge screen inside. She loved the blue color as much as I did. "Okay, get in. Let's go for a ride," I said. Maria hopped into the passenger seat. The first thing we did was take a selfie, of course. We had to document this important moment. Then, we decided to go to our favorite place, the beach. It was about a 30-minute drive. This time, I turned on the music. The sound system was incredible. It felt like we were at a concert. We sang along to our favorite songs at the top of our lungs, with the windows down a little bit so we could feel the breeze. Driving with my best friend in my very own car was even better than I had imagined. It felt like we were in a movie. We got to the beach and found the perfect parking spot right by the water. We didn't even get out of the car right away. We just sat there, listening to the music and watching the waves. The sun was starting to get lower in the sky, and it made the water sparkle. It was so peaceful. "I can't believe this is your car," Maria said. "We're going to have so much fun." She was right. This was just the first trip. I could already imagine all the other places we would go. We could drive to concerts, go on shopping trips, or just drive around at night with the music playing. This car was our ticket to freedom. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, Maria and I finally got out of the car. We walked along the sand, just talking and laughing. I kept looking back at my blue Ioniq 9. It looked so beautiful parked there against the colorful sky. It already felt like a part of me, like a trusted friend who was waiting patiently for our next adventure. The day had been absolutely perfect. From the moment I saw the red bow to this quiet moment on the beach, I felt so lucky and so grateful for everything. It was more than just a birthday. It felt like the first day of the rest of my life. We eventually drove back to Maria's house. Saying goodbye was different this time. Usually, I'd have to wait for my mom or dad to pick me up. But tonight, I just waved and said, "See you tomorrow," and drove off by myself. Driving home alone in the dark was a new experience. The dashboard glowed softly, and the pixel headlights lit up the road ahead of me. The car was so quiet and comfortable. It felt safe, like my own little bubble. I thought about my parents and how much they trusted me with this beautiful, expensive car. I promised myself I would always be careful and responsible. I would never let them down. When I got home, I parked the car carefully in the driveway, right where it had been this morning. It looked like it belonged there. I turned it off and sat in the silence for a minute, just thinking. Today, I had driven to my best friend's house and to the beach. They were simple trips, but they felt huge. They were the first of many. I thought about all the places I wanted to go. Maybe I could take a road trip up the coast next summer, or we could drive to the mountains in the winter to see the snow. The possibilities felt endless. This car wasn't just for driving to school or work, it was for exploring. Before I went inside, I gave the hood one last pat. "Good night," I whispered to the car. It sounds silly, I know, talking to a car, but it felt like the right thing to do. As I walked to my front door, I looked up at the stars, which were just starting to appear. I felt so happy and full of hope. This blue car was more than just a way to get from one place to another. It was a key to a new chapter of my life. A chapter filled with freedom, friendship, and countless adventures waiting for me just down the road. I couldn't wait to see where it would take me next.